Hey guys, Zeta here, and it has been a unnecessarily long time since I've last posted anything, so I am finally posting. Yay! And, Brusha is being added into Dandy's world pretty soon, like really soon, and I wanted to take the opportunity to share my predictions on what I think she will be like as both a Toon and a Twisted. I had the opportunity to do this, but I missed it because of my procrastination when I was making a prediction for Blot before his design was shown. So I am taking the opportunity now before it's too late with Brusha. So enough of my blabbering. Let's go. From what we can assume, Brusha and Tisha seem to be rivals, which would make sense since Tisha is a tissue box and has a knack for cleaning, but Brusha is a paintbrush, has a knack for, artistically making a mess. But, I was looking at the teaser image for Brusha, and I noticed a photo that looked like the two of them together, seeming to be holding hands. So that leads me to believe that they might have been friends at some point, but they aren't anymore. I wonder what the reason for that is. Maybe it has something to do with, Brusha being really messy and Tisha being a neat freak. But anyway, back to the actual Toon Brusha. I didn't really have much of an envisionment on what her stats were going to be like. All I knew is that I wasn't going to, I was considering at first, but I decided not to max out her stats at stamina because that's Tisha's thing. Tisha does stamina stuff. For her pricing, I was thinking maybe a good modest 2,500 ichor and 100% research on Twisted Tisha as well as full mastery on regular Tisha, similarly to Louie needing full mastery for Poppy to unlock. As for her ability, I wanted to go more on the messiness aspect of her and give her a ability called Paint Spill, which would spill a bunch of paint on the floor, as the name suggests, but this would slow down any Twisteds that would rock over the paint. So that would make her a pretty valuable asset. However, I did need to make sure that it was reasonable Toon ability so that players wouldn't spam this ability. So I made it so that she could only use this ability once per floor, just so that it's balanced and that people don't spam it. But yeah, that's my Toon Brusha prediction. I also did a little bit of a redesign of her, add some more paint splatters to her design, but now it's time to move on to the Twisted. So for the Twisted, Tisha, even as a Twisted, Tisha is still a bit of a neat freak. Her Twisted ability involves her standing in one place for a prolonged period of time, sweeping the floor, trying to keep the place clean. I was thinking that Brusha's Twisted ability would be her making a mess of the place. So I had this idea of whenever she spawns on a floor, that floor will have a bunch of randomly placed ichor spots that will slow Toons down when they will run over it. So it would be like a Uno reverse on Toon Brusha's ability. As for her Twisted design, I didn't really go too heavy on that. I wanted to keep it simple because 1, I couldn't think of anything, and 2, I wanted her to be either a common or an uncommon. I was going more towards the uncommon route, and the rare Toons often have the more complicated designs, so I kept this one fairly simple. But yeah, that's Twisted Brusha, at least my prediction of her. I'm going to see how accurate I was with these predictions when the update eventually arrives. But until then, these are my current predictions for Brusha. I would love to know what you all think in the comments and your own personal theories. And again, sorry for not posting for a while. I am a bit of a procrastinator. But I will see you guys sooner than later, hopefully. Maybe. If I allow myself to. Anyway, see ya.